Hello, gorgeous soul. Here is your August astrology. Now, bear in mind, this is the peak of the retrograde season, as Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Neptune and Pluto are all retrograde at the start of this month. Having said that, hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of this month, it's a massive rebirth. Here's your monthly astrology. Wow, Aquarius, it's quite an intense start to this month. Mars in your sign is squaring Uranus, your pal. There may be some things you need to sort out connected to the past, possibly connected to a father figure or a man in the past. Also, all sorts of things popping up to do with family that you're not necessarily expecting. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad news. It could go either way, but you're very much dragged into a situation to do with family or property. Venus is shifting signs on the 7th and making you feel a little bit more adventurous. You want to break free of patterns to do with your love life, single or taken. You want to be a little bit wilder. You want to mix with people who are a little bit more interesting or unusual. And you could meet someone quite intense on the 8th as Venus trines Mars. Certainly you're feeling frisky and open, but do be aware of all of the planets going retrograde, including Mercury. You've got a lot to say. You want to whisper sweet nothings. You want to talk about your emotions, but you might not feel understood until after the 18th. And the new moon and the solar eclipse are happening in your relationship zone, conjunct Mercury in your relationship zone, squaring Jupiter in your career zone. There is a big shift coming in your personal and intimate relationships and how you see them, and a rebirth. And whatever is started, whatever is let go of or started around that time leads to a brand new cycle for you, where ultimately you will feel free and more balanced and more in harmony with your love life. Mars shifts signs and you may sort of feel a bit unboundaried after the 13th. Like you're feeling things and you're getting sort of psychic messages, and you're feeling, having dreams, or you might want to lose yourself in some way or blur the boundaries. But it can be quite productive because it makes you sort of dreamy, and then later on when Mars goes direct, you can put those dreams into action. With Mercury sextile Venus, there's a lot of sort of love in the air and opportunity. It might not settle down until later on in the month, but you can feel it. You can feel that something is flickering and something is changing. Mercury goes direct in your relationship zone on the 18th, and then you'll start to get a lot clearer. It might take a few days to kick in, but you start to get a lot clearer about what you mean about your emotions and what other people mean and where everybody stands. With Jupiter trine Neptune, it's one of the best days of the month, because everybody's feeling more bonded, more spiritual, more giving, more open, more generous, more caring. And for you, that manifests around work and money. Perhaps you'll give some money away, or you'll help someone so that they can achieve their dreams. The sun is shifting signs, and that's going into your primal zone. You're very intense after the 23rd. You feel things deeply. You're very hyper aware of your power in the world. If you feel powerless, you're able to heal that as the sun gives you confidence. And there's lots of shifts and changes that lead you into your power. The full moon eclipse is in your money and abundance zone. So you'll be aware, if you're not feeling as abundant or financially stable as you would like, you'll be aware of what's causing that, and you're able to heal and change and transform. But it could be that something happens that day also, and some money has to go out, and you're like, I can't be dealing with this. But whatever happens, whatever is illuminated, will help you lay firm foundations later on. Mars goes direct on the 27th, and that's when you get your mojo back. With Mercury and Mars going forward, you can say what you mean what you say, and get your act together to do it. You're quite poetic and creative and romantic towards the end of the month. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.